development and fundraising, everybody's always talking about a strategic plan or a fundraising plan or a development plan, but there's one plan that I don't hear people talk about quite enough. There are those out there that do it, that know about it, but a donor retention plan. Do you have written down a plan for how you're going to engage with your donors over the course of the year? And if you don't, I encourage you to do that. It's not too late. We are in the third quarter of this year. You still have plenty of time to make some donor touches. And I just want to let you know a little bit about what that looks like so you can start thinking about that. If you haven't got a plan and you don't feel like you have time to put one together this year, be thinking about it for 2019. A donor plan is really what are the minimum of 7 touches that you're going to do with your donors over the course of the 12 months in your fiscal year, whatever that fiscal year happens to look like. Are you going to send them a tax letter? Are you going to send them holiday cards, postcards, letters? Are you going to send them birthday cards or anniversary cards on the date of their first interaction or gift to your organization? Are you going to make an ask? Are you going to invite them to special events? Are you going to send them a newsletter or a generosity report? Are you going to send them a discount coupon for your store that you have on site? Are you going to make phone calls and thank them for their gifts? Are you going to write handwritten thank you notes? What are the ways that you are thinking you are going to touch your donors, and what's your plan for that? My personal coaching clients and I sit down and say, this is how we're going to touch each donor, and this is when. Right now, many of my clients have already created their Thanksgiving postcards. They have them designed, they have them printed, and they are ready to be labeled to go out in the mail in November. Many of my clients already have their Christmas postcards ready as well for the same thing. We are working on fall acquisition mail appeals and end of year mail appeals for different donors in segmented groups. We are working on tax letters for the end of the year. There's no reason why you can't craft a lot of that stuff ahead of time and then merge the data at the beginning of next year for your tax letters. We have a different plan for donors that give at a certain level versus what many organizations consider major donors. If we're having an event, which many of my clients have events in the fall, we already have scheduled a phone-a-thon with volunteers, many board members, to get together after the event and call and thank everyone who participated by giving. So we try to set up ahead of time so we're not running around like chickens with our heads cut off, what we're going to do, who we're going to do it for, and how we're going to do it so we can work ahead, so we're not constantly feeling like we're crisis fundraising or crisis thanking, and definitely not. I was in a class yesterday and someone said to me, oh, I just got a thank you from someone that I gave to, and it also gave another ask in the letter they sent me to thank me. And I said, well, that's called a Thask, a thank and an ask at the same time, which you never want to do. So those need to be separate donor touches. Every touch can't be an ask because that's how you lose donors. You do have to make asks throughout the year, but you want to make sure that they're spread out and that people are feeling engaged with your organization. So I encourage you to sit down and think what your donor plan is going to be for engagement and retention for the rest of 2018 and then for fiscal year 2019. And if you have questions, please feel free to put them in the box below or message us on Facebook, or you can send me an individual message at mandy@fundingforgood.org, and we're happy to answer your individual questions as well. Thanks so much.